The time is 10:25 p.m. on this late Sunday night, October 29, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel sign-off news on this late Sunday night, October 29, 2017. Just before the Peter Channel signs off for tonight, a summary of the late night news headlines. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Top story at 10:25 p.m. is Dread Expedition Hangover Washington before Mule Sweep. 2 Navy SEALs under suspicion in string of Green Beret in Mali. 3 children killed, 6 hospitalized after truck hits boogie. Jared Kushner traveled unannounced to Saudi Arabia. Asian stocks nudge higher on global growth outlook according to the market's wrap. Pridgemont couldn't run if not in jail according to the Catholic Independence. If North Korea is prepared for a nuclear war, all of Asia needs nuclear weapons, says Henry Kissinger. Iran asks UN nuclear chief to confirm it still follows deal. Overpass plunge that killed driver was a suicide attempt according to the police. Peter Chell News Time is 10:26 on this late Sunday night. Time now for traffic and transit report. Beep! MBTA is looking good on the subway, commuter rail, and ferries. Looking at highways and byways of New England. Wow! 295 on both ends is backed up between 146 and Lincoln all the way to Johnson, and 295 is backed up down to 37 in Cranston. 295 on the northbound side, so between Cumberland and 95 in Attleboro. 95 on the southbound side, so over the Attleboro stretch from 295 to 123. 24 on the northbound side, it's backed up between 79 and Fall River all the way to Route 140. And 79 on the northbound side, it's slow between Fall River and down to Route 24. 195 eastbound side, slow between Rehoboth and Fall River. Newport Bridge on the eastbound side, little slow. 95 on the southbound side, slow over the West Greenwich down to Hawkland stretch. 395 on the southbound side, slow between Webster, Connecticut all the way down to Plainfield, Connecticut from Webster, Mass. 395 on the northbound side, slow up at Plainfield, Connecticut stretch. 6 on both ends back between Killeen, Connecticut. 95 on both ends back between Old Lyme and Old Surbican. Both ends around Madison, and 95 south is backed up for the Madison and Brentford stretch, and 95 northbound side from West Haven and Brentford. Merritt Parkway, both ends back to the West Haven and Hamden. 84 on both ends back between Suffolkbury stretch. 84 eastbound side Little Waterbury stretch. 384 eastbound side Little Manchester, Connecticut. 291 westbound side Little to I-84 Vernon, Connecticut. 128 on the southbound side, so between Mouse Pike and Western all the way down to Dedham. 190 on the northbound side, so between Lancaster stretch, and Route 1 on the southbound side, so for the Brunswick main stretch. But otherwise, no doing that without looking good. Peter Chill News Time. 10:28 on this late Sunday night. It's time now for a weather report. And look at the radar. Wow! Wow, look at the radar. It's a lot of rain coming to much of the 6-state New England region. And 1 heavy band of rain showers from Attleboro down to central to northern Rhode Island, and 7 Worcester County and central to northeastern Worcester County. And down around Cork, New Hampshire, and raining heavily around Quincy, down around Boston and Lexington. And raining heavily from northeastern Connecticut and southern Connecticut and eastern central portion of Long Island. And raining heavily around the Albany, New York area. And Zoom, New York, so a lot of rain coming to much of New York State, New Jersey, and much of Pennsylvania. Seeing some light snow from southwestern PA down to western Maryland, down to central portion of West Virginia, and another heavy band of rain showers around the central Virginia, and raining lightly around in the Washington area, and raining up Vermont, New Hampshire, and southern Maine, and raining from northeastern Ontario down to southern Quebec. Raining heavily in the Montreal area. And we're hearing the rain and the winds about to just picked up. And we're under a flood warning for Windham County in northern Connecticut, Central Talon County in northern Connecticut, Bristol County in southeastern Massachusetts, Washington County in Rhode Island, Newport County in Rhode Island, Kent County in Rhode Island, and Providence County in Rhode Island, and Bristol County in Rhode Island until 4 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 10:04 p.m. Double radar indicated a large area of heavy rain that will result in many pockets of urban street flooding. Some locations that will experience flooding include Providence, New Bedford, Fall River, Warwick, Cranston, Pawtucket, Taunton, East Providence, Woonsocket, Dartmouth, Cumberland, North Providence, South Kingstown, West Warwick, Johnston, North Attleboro, North Kingstown, Wyndham, Newport, and Bristol. Flash flood watch in effect for late tonight for all of Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island. For late tonight, moderate heavy rain will impact all of 7 New England. 5 the overnight hours. Rainfall amounts of 2 to 4 inches. Forecast at highest amounts of east slopes of east area relations. Excessive rainfall, especially with any thunderstorms, could lead to localized flash flooding at some of the faster respond to streams and rivers in the region. Localized urban and flooding is also possible. And I wouldn't warn it until 6 a.m. Monday. Location could of eastern Massachusetts, including Cape Cod Islands, and most of Rhode Island except far northwest Rhode Island. Southeast winds 30-40 miles an hour, gusts up to 70 miles an hour Monday morning, early Monday morning. Damage to trees, power lines, and property is expected, especially given that trees remain fully leafed and power is expected to take action to secure loose salt throughout the project and avoid walking and driving near trees. And also, Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, areas of frost are possible in the early parts of Northern Connecticut, northern Rhode Island, and eastern Massachusetts, and that winds could lead to power outages. And checking the national grid, 5,193 customers in the dark with National Grid. And looking at Eversource for eastern Massachusetts, 1,437 customers in the dark. So, if you lose power, don't call 911. Call National Grid or Eversource to report an outage. So if you don't have any electricity, be patient and let the power company do their jobs. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, rain and possibly a thunderstorm before 4 a.m. Then rain likely. Some storms produce heavy rainfall. Patch by low around 55 degrees. Breeze with an eastern about 16 and 22 miles of gusty size. 65 miles an hour. Chest is 100%. New person between 1 and 2 inches possible over Monday. Chance of shower main for noon. Clarified mid morning and then gradual clearing low high about 61 degrees. West with about 15 and 30 miles gusty size. 36 miles an hour. Chest is 30%. New person between the 10 and 1 inch possible for Monday night. Clear skies about 42 degrees. Southwest about 8 to 10 miles of gust size. 29 miles an hour. For Tuesday, sunny, the most clear about 59, about 32 degrees. Wind west about 5 to 11 miles gust size. 24 miles an hour, becoming common in the evening for Wednesday. Areas of frost before 9 a.m. was most sunny, mostly clouds about 55, about 42 degrees. Thursday, church showers about 7 a.m. Mostly clouded patch of fog, otherwise mostly clouds skies. High about 62, about 51 degrees, and chest patient 30% for Friday. Putty sunny, the podcast about 65, low about 40 degrees, and for Saturday, most sunny, mostly clouds about 54, about 40 degrees, and for Sunday, mostly clouds about 54 degrees. And currently in Taunton, it's 64 and heavy rain, and at Norton it's heavy rain, and it's 63 degrees with a humidity of 96%. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel. Sign off news on this late sunny night, October 29th, 2017. I'm PJ, which will be a good night with a good presentation, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with a more important. Right now, time is 27 minutes before 11 o'clock on this late sunny night. Peter Channel will be closing up shop for the night. Peter, which will be a good night with a good presentation, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.